Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Soap Thing Project, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. This one I'm really excited about. The soap I have for you today is from Chicago Grooming. It's Smoke on the Water. And the scent on this is really incredible stuff. I gotta tell you, this scent I think is a perfect symbol of my preferences as far as like scent is concerned. These scents that I tend to gravitate towards, and they're my personal favorites. We'll talk about what it actually smells like during the shave, but let's talk about the price. $5 for a half-ounce sample, so a little bit expensive, but I'm still happy that they offer sample sizes. Not every artisan does that, so hey, if you gotta pay a little bit extra for it, then that's fine. I mean, it's a high-quality soap base, so either way, you're getting a high-quality product. Let's talk about the ingredients. We have quite the robust duck fat soap base. It's got glycerin, kokum here we go again. Glycerin, kokum butter, mango seed butter, duck fat, maru butter, argan oil, vitamin E, and geez, really? Vitamin E and jojoba oil. Holy crap, I cannot read from the iPhone cheat sheet today. So those are the high quality ingredients that stand out to me. So that's the Chicago Grooming Smoke on the Water. And we're going to talk about the scent during the shave. The aftershave is the historic brand's Cerf Rouge. This is the black cherry bourbon aftershave balm. This is the standby aftershave for all sample soaps going into the fall and winter time frame. The razor, until I find an excuse not to, I'm going to keep on using the Wet Shaving Club Merica razor, 316 stainless steel, made by Yates Precision here in the USA. And it's a good razor. I mean, is it the best razor I've ever used? No, but it's just, it's reliable and it's easy to use and it's pretty forgiving. Figure out what blade we're going to put in it. Let's shake up the blade bag. Pick a blade for this thing today. Oh, really shake it around with my hand in it. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, let's pick this one. What have we here? Oh, lovely. One of my personal favorites. We have a Gillette Menorah. I've been missing these things because I didn't bring any with me, but Gillette Menorahs are some of the most reliable blades I've ever used. They're really consistent. They're not the sharpest or the smoothest thing in the world, but they're very forgiving. So I can put them in just about any razor, and knock on wood, I can get a really good shave. So let's just go ahead and do that. Into the Merica razor it goes. And there we go. Gillette Menorah into the Merica razor. And the brush is my 22mm HL Thader 4125. 22mm 2-band fan badger on this one. And I love this brush. It fits in my hand really nice and it just makes a great lather. It's not the most willing splayer, but it's getting better. I'm breaking it in more and more. The break-in periods for badger brushes are not nearly as much as like a boar. But either way, it takes 2 to 3 weeks to break them in, and even then they perform even better after 2 or 3 months. So you got to give them time. If it's a natural hairbrush, either way you got to give it time. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 4 days of growth on the face today. Some of you are going to ask, well, how is that possible? I mean, you just did a shave video 3 days ago. Well, all my videos are filmed ahead of schedule. So whenever you see a video from me, more than likely, it was actually recorded probably 3 weeks ago. The reason I do that is because life happens. You know, if work gets in the way and I have less time to devote to the project, or if I just plain don't freaking want to do a video and I want to take a break from it for a little bit, you won't even notice the difference because I'll still be producing content at predictable times of the week. And so that's kind of my gift to you, is that I will just burn through a bunch of videos in quick succession and then stage them out into the future, so to speak. And by the time they actually go live, it's been probably 2.5, 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks. That's also why you rarely see me talk about current events, because it'd be kind of awkward if I was. Like, they had, Sterling Week, or Sterling September, or Moon Soaps Week, or things like that. Well, the reason I didn't participate in those is because by the time I even realized they were a thing, I already had videos that were scheduled to be posted after that. So, hopefully that explains a lot. Anyway, let's move on. So we have the Dark Wing soap base. I think I forgot to mention that, from Chicago Grooming, in the Smoke on the Water scent, lathered into the Hendrix Classics & Company stainless steel bowl. And just look at how rich that is. I said previously that Dark Wing quickly went into the upper part of my top 5. There's a reason for that. This stuff is just nutty, how freaking rich and creamy it is. So as far as lather characteristics, it's definitely towards the top. And you can't overwater this. Well, I suppose you could if you put a teaspoon of soap and a half a gallon of water. You can flood any soap. But within reason, you'd have a hard time overwatering this. One thing I will say about Chicago Grooming soaps, and Dark Wing is it's the same as their old Canard base. They both have a little bit of a base funk. I guess funk is the wrong word because it's not an unpleasant smell, but there's a familiar smell kind of just buried down in the scent in every soap from them that I personally like. It's not a bad scent at all. Okay, where's the razor? The, what is this thing called? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the Wet Shaving Club Merica razor with the Gillette Menorah. Let's do our first pass. This might be a little too thick of a lather. If I have to, we'll add some water to it. Here we go. Oh, buttery smooth. I gotta tell you, Gillette Menorahs, I need to get another pack of these, another few packs of these. Maybe I just haven't used them in a while, but these are smoother than I remember. I used to use these all the time. They were kind of my goat, my greatest of all time kind of blades. Okay. So far so good. Let's talk about the scent for this. So for the scent notes, we have tobacco and tobacco flower, which is interesting. Pipe smoke, oud, sweet, really? This video is gonna be a problem. I swear to God, because I can't speak for the love of God today. Okay. Sweet oak moss, pink pepper, honey, and smoke. So 2 different kinds of smoke, 2 different kinds of tobacco, and we got oud, oak moss, and honey, and pepper. What it shakes out to me as, I get mostly oud, honey, and tobacco flower. The tobacco scent in this is actually oddly reminiscent of Astra Planeta from PAA, which I did not enjoy. But this takes the greatest part of Astra Planeta, dumps the worst part of it, and adds a bunch of other stuff. So I get a very green kind of tobacco. Let's do another pass. A very green kind of tobacco. And then I get just the smoothest, faintest kind of smoke. Aaron from Double A Shaves would actually love this. And then I get this sweet honey and this wonderful, woody, rich, resinous oud. It's awesome stuff. And I'm a sucker for a good oud scent to begin with. Especially those funky butt animalic sort of ouds. I'm one of those kind of guys. I've heard CDB say that, you know, the funk trifecta, you know, it's musk, patchouli, and oud. You could put musk, patchouli, and oud in a soap and I would probably love it. I'm sure you could find a way to make that work. Okay, here we go. Definitely in need of 2 passes with probably some cleanup. If I were smart, I'd do a 3rd pass, but I'm not that smart. Thought I might have got myself, but nope, I don't think so. I do need to slow down though, that's for sure. But like I said earlier, this pretty much perfectly represents my personal scent preferences. Like if I could only pick one category of scents, it would be woody scents. And I particularly love oud scents. I think I have more oud heavy soaps by far than any other single scent. A lot of oud, a lot of sandalwood, a lot of cedarwood and soaps. I'm not sure how I feel about earthy, woody soaps. Let's, you know what? Let's just do a 3rd pass. I got enough growth that that's probably a smart idea. I don't know how much I care for earthy, woody scents. I tend to like woody scents that are cleaner. But this one, I think if the smoke were any more, it wouldn't be quite something I'd be interested in. But it's perfectly balanced, at least for me. Alright, now I normally don't do a 3rd pass for a reason, and that's because my skin is a ticking time bomb. Like 2 passes and a little bit of cleanup is usually all my skin can handle, and then I start getting razor burn. And that's with any razor and blade combination, like it doesn't matter. It looks like I did get a tiny little nick right there. Well, Looks like my winning streak is over. It was fun while it lasted. Now I know why so many people grow mustaches. Because getting up under your nose with a lot of razors is not super easy. It's kind of awkward. Same reason for goatees, like getting around your chin. Is not super easy. Especially with a straight, I cannot imagine how hard that would be. I mean, people do it all the time, but I guarantee you it takes a lot of practice. Okay, let's see how I did. Shaving towards my ear is always a spot I gotta be careful, because I've just whipped back there and really drew blood right at the base of my ear before. Because I was being cocky. Because I'm one of those guys that once I think I got a good combination, I'll just take it and wield it. A lot of times I'll get ahead of myself. I almost need to do an against the grain pass, but I've done it with this razor before, and it's not the most pleasant experience in the world. I ended up with ingrown hairs. Okay, that's enough. Oh. A couple of nicks up here that are going to get feedback from the Shave Nation alum block. No feedback down there. That's surprising. I spent a lot of time really going over the same spots and blade buffing down there. Yep, feedback up here. Exactly what I expected. Okay, well, that's a predictable result from the alum block report card. Let's do the aftershave. Okay, historic brands, Cerf, Rouge, Black Cherry Bourbon. Let's do it. I love this stuff. It's not remarkably close to the scent of the soap, but in the weather we're currently having, it's certainly complimentary. Oh, lovely scent. Really authentic smelling cherry. Down here still wasn't particularly close, but I can let it go and have a clear-ish complexion, or I can keep trying to get BBS and shred my face apart. Okay. Enough of that. Where is Chicago Grooming Smoke on the Water? I keep putting stuff out here. Okay, Chicago Grooming Smoke on the Water. Is this good enough for me to buy a full-size tub? Abso-freaking-lutely. This scent is wonderful. If you like tobacco scents, sweet, rich, woody scents, this is definitely something you gotta try. It's a wonderful scent, and I cannot wait to get a full-size tub of it in my shave den. So that'll be the shave for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, actually, wait a minute. I forgot to talk about the scent strength of the soap, because I got so excited about it. 3 out of 5 on the sniffometer. So it's not super strong, but not unsmellable either. It's a middle-of-the-road scent strength. Okay, now, that's the end of the video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, Shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.